Hi, I'm the host of the STO Smokers Lounge. I'm here to tell you about Anchor, the perfect app that you can use right now to start your own podcast network. You can broadcast right now. All you got to do is download the app, whether you have a phone, iPad, or even a laptop or desktop. You can right now download Anchor or go to Anchor FM right now and start recording and have your stuff broadcasted over multiple platforms such as Spotify. So go to Anchor today and start your podcast career like I have. Because trust me, I love me some Anchor.
Hello.
How are
I,
you?
I am doing wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And you, how you're doing?
I am great. Just started this grill up and gonna have some fun tonight.
Oh my goodness. How is your July 4th weekend?
It's good. My cousins are actually in town, and we're just kind of having a quiet, family hangout at the house and kick back. And I don't so much do crowds, and I don't like fireworks too much. The pops kind of scare me, so I pretty much just stay high all weekend and stay in the house.
You said, wait, did you say hi?
I stay high all weekend, like I stay like lit.
Mm. That's why we call this smoke this over.
Exactly. Appropriate.
That's the whole point out this piece, out this mug. So shoot. So yeah, we go chop it up today. We're gonna talk about some stuff. One of the things that we're gonna talk about is me and you chopped it up on Twitter about management, when you're supposed to have and all that good stuff. We're gonna talk about that today.
But
And we've been gonna get there because trust me, for some of y'all don't know, we actually tried to do this earlier, but it didn't work out. And we had some good shit moving with it, and we're gonna get to that in a second. So I'm about to go ahead and do the schematics, and then we're gonna get this going. Okay, Miss Lady?
alrighty.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcasting career. All you got to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, get a profile, start podcasting today. I'm your host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, a.k.a. the PornRapStar. I rap, I used to do porn, I'm now retired, and I'm a podcaster. So if you want to see my porn, listen to my music, and check out my podcast and follow me on social media, go to allmylinks.com/PornRapStar and experience the world of Porn Rap Star. We're also sponsored by and loved by the Facebook of the LS community. I'm talking about lsworld.com. I don't need to say no more. Go there, get yourself a profile, find yourself some freaks like your damn self. Do some BDSM, learn how to do bondage. Go to events where you can actually mingle with people like yourself and start your journey today with lsworld.com. We're also proud members of the GW District Black Podcast Network. Me and many other podcasts, they're going to give you the Black experience. While you're there, also get your shopping done where you can actually buy from over 500 Black retailers. We talk about fashion, beauty, books, you name it, they got it. So go to shopgwdistrict.com today. Buy Black, support Black businesses, build the Black economy so that we can create generational wealth. And I would love for my smoke buddy to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Princess Havoc. How are you? Sorry,
Yes.
hitting the ball.
See, we both smoking right now. That's how we do it on a July 4th weekend.
Yes.
So this has been one wild ass week.
Yes,
or what
it
have you.
has.
And I know when we were talking about what was going on politically with the country.
Yeah.
And with Trump, with the GOP, voter rights, all that good stuff. And you being in Georgia and the way that they have now changed the rules, how crazy, and it's kind of crazy how they actually changed those laws. It's just, there's no I can really say about that shit, yo, for real.
I really just, it hurts. The current political situation in Georgia, like Herschel Walker wants to run for senator or governor or something,
Oh my God.
and the fool doesn't even live in the state. and has spent a lot the last few years of his career boasting about his mental health issues. Bruh, really?
Man,
Like
that dude,
Georgia, I just
that
I don't.
dude.
There's a lot of problems in Georgia these days, apparently.
Yeah, because to me, I would think the GOP would have got the hint when the state turned blue.
I mean,
I,
yeah. I mean, you would have thought, but no. Let's just squeeze harder. That's gonna help.
yeah, because it's like to me, even to the point that now you talking about they can't have water, you can't give people food trucks can't come out there and make their money. It's bullshit.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of things. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I get very perturbed because it's like the more I look at politics, the more I see problems, and I don't necessarily have a good solution. Like
Mm-hmm.
I say this isn't something that needs to change, but I don't necessarily know the best way for that to change. So most of the time I just kind of like, oh, well, yeah, that really sucks. But until I think of a way to change it or a solution that's viable, nobody
Mm-hmm.
wants to hear me bitch about it.
See, that's why I said people don't really want change because it ain't that they want change; they don't know what to change it to.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, yeah, I want a new car, but I don't know what kind of car I want.
Well, yeah, but it's like everybody, the politicians are like purchased, and it's nobody does what they say they're going to do, and so there's a complete loss of faith in the government, which makes it so that why would we why?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, and dear God, please don't let it happen now, but it's almost like we need a some type of event to bring the people of the country back together to recognize that we're not supposed to be fighting each other, that we're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be working together and try and make
Yeah.
everybody happy. But it's not, there's enough, there's enough for everybody to have what they need
Mm-hmm.
and be comfortable. And like as being a mom and being a female, some of the issues that I care more about are more humanitarian than I give a crap about budgets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which everything's important, but my heart gets more with the humanitarian issues.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to treat ourselves better, way better.
Mhm.
Which brings the segue to our favorite topic of this business is the business of porn. So, with that being said, we talked about people always talk about management in porn, and I've been in this business 20 years,
Uh-huh.
and I always felt this: managers are not needed in porn. The reason why
Uh-huh.
I feel this, so people can understand, producers are because producers actually play the role of a manager. So people can understand this.
Uh-huh.
Because producer one, if you want to be honest, he's basically investing in you because his equipment, his time, money, resources invested in that model.
Right.
Their job is to push you. The more they get known, the more you get known, the more they become known. Anyway,
Exactly.
the reason why I say managers, their job is to make you money and to find you work. So
Right.
it's kind of like with managers, if he can't get you work on a regular basis, as well as expand your brand, what needed is of a manager. So,
Exactly. Well, and I mean, I'm sure that after a certain point, they're very good, but I don't know that, you know, I, and when I posted that, and I was like, let me just tweet something. I was like, let me see if I can get people's brains moving. I just wanted to start a
mm-hmm,
healthy debate, something to talk
mm-hmm,
about that was not negative or harassing somebody, try and get people to focus on something constructive. Because how I feel about people being bullies, and how I feel about people being focused on the negative. So I was like, let me try and
mm-hmm,
distract people. And we had I was like, okay, what about managers? And what got me thinking about that is I at one point, for about 30 seconds, had a brand manager. And it was when I thought I needed somebody to tell me I was sexy, to tell me that I was doing the right thing, blah, blah, blah. And I was very new in the industry. And as I said, of course, I met Throat Wars. I met Brandon with Throat Wars. I met, I met I met Mandy Maytag, and I met Ty Strokes, and several other people who have always just gone out of their way to give me any kind of help or support and advice, and give me the empowerment to do what I need to do. But this brand manager, who I can tell you privately who, but I'm trying not to put too much out there of that because it's again negative. But he spent more time trying to make me into what he wanted for his brand. And I was like, no, that's not really in line with what I want for my brand. And I was like, I have a very specific image of what I want for Princess Havoc. And like, it makes me, it's, I know what I want. I know what I need to do, but the best I would ever ask for, or the best I would need would be an assistant. So, and that's just really because I am scatterbrained, and I smoke a lot of weed. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, oh crap, I've got to keep up with posting schedules and this and that and this and the third, and it would be helpful to have an assistant. However, management, no. I had someone else hit me up. They were like, oh, I want to be a content advisor for you. I'm like, what the fuck is a content advisor? Get away from me.
Wait a second, that's new.
Right. I was like, oh, and just the way he was trying to do the whole internet pimp thing. And I was like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Hold on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that in 2021. We're not just going to make up shit. No.
Content advisor. Shut up. I'm sorry. My dog heard your voice and she got excited.
The dog said it. That's bullshit, B. That's bullshit for real.
Now she said, I'll bite him. Would you bite him, baby girl? You would. She said she will.
But see, that's the thing that I think the biggest mistake that girls make when it comes to porn. You add because you need it. You don't add because it's just, I think I should have it.
Right. Like just because you think people like Sarah J or any of these other big names, you think that these girls may or may not have somebody, or you think they've got a whole team around them. 9 times out of 10, and I don't know Sarah J's particular situation. She's the first name popped up because I saw her in my feed today. And she might have a whole team of people running for her, but she may just have like 1 or 2, or she may be doing the whole shit herself. I don't know. But at her level, she would have that option. My level, I mean, I'm getting there. I'm slowly climbing. I'm getting as fast as I can get, but I'm not quite there yet. And I'm cool with that. I like being able to say where I'm going to go, when I'm going to go, and work my schedule when I want to work, because I can do my family obligations, or I can say, no, I'm really not feeling good this week. I don't want to shoot right now, or, oh, I don't want to take a meet, or, oh, I'm not feeling good today, or, oh, I got to take my kids somewhere. Just any number of things. I can work my schedule, and I don't have to answer to anybody. I go when I want to go, and I like that independence. And porn, again, I praise porn for giving me my confidence and inspiration. So same thing. It's I get the confidence to be like, no, this is my life. I choose how it goes.
And so when people realize managers work for you, you don't work for managers.
That part.
They get 25% of work they get for you. So the only thing how can I put this? That's why I said a person that's doing porn benefits more having a producer to their disposal versus a manager. Now, if you're trying to cross over, it makes sense to have a manager or a publicist because you're trying to cross over. Right. See, that's what girls don't get. You can't put the cart before the horse.
Yeah. Like anytime, and quite honestly, like anytime I start thinking about stuff, I get excited because I need to do this, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. I'll actually I'll hit Throat Wars up, and I'll be like, hey, so, and of course we talk almost every day anyway, but, I'll be like, hey, can you help me make blah, blah, blah? And he'll be, and most of the time it's stuff that I'm seeing girls that, have like 1 million followers have. Stuff that I don't necessarily, it's not time yet. There's a time and place, and things that you don't really need. I'd be like, well, Why do you want that? I was like, oh, because I saw it there and I'm supposed to have it. He's like, but what purpose, what does it add to your brand right now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing. Okay, we'll focus on the things that, focus on what's going to take care of, like raise your brand and raise your stock and da da da. I mean, you've talked to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's always very big about, is this going to help your brand?
Mm-hmm. And see,
And
I think.
he's not trying to manage me.
Mm-hmm.
He just, just like he does this with all the girls that he has around
Mm-hmm.
him. He's like, is this going to
Mm-hmm.
help you? What can we do to make your brand better?
Cause see, what people don't realize is that as a producer, okay, it's no different than music.
Exactly.
D- Dr. Dre, he might not had all the rappers signed that he had coming to him for beats, but he
They still pay
controlled.
him.
Yeah, they paid him well. Don't get it twisted. But the point being was they had that umbrella which they could spread their arms from that also helped them steer their career to where they became successful. So people don't understand that. Sometimes it's called that umbrella, that tree, that
Mhm.
branch. You
Absolutely.
know, it's that stamp of approval. That what producers give you. And now the other thing I say that female is nothing wrong to have if you have to run across it is a person that is a booking agent, but the booking agent got to have connects in the industry.
Right.
So I mean, for example, like let's say a book agent stepped to you. What's some of the things he got to have in place for you to see and say, okay, I was signed to your agency?
Hmm. Um, I don't know. The minute anybody starts trying to talk to me about signing, I get nervous as hell because I just, to me, all I hear is you're about like that's to me. It says you're taking my freedom away to be able to do the things that I want to do on the timeline
Mm-hmm,
that I want to do them.
mm-hmm,
But it would have to be someone who's there, whose focus is going to be making me look good. And if
mm-hmm,
I look good, then it makes them look good, obviously. Someone who would be, you'd have to be able to just, there's a certain way that I like to be talked to, and there's a
mm-hmm.
certain way that I don't like being talked to. And it's for me, I need to be around certain type of energy people. So
Mm-hmm.
if your energy is bad, I can't be around you. And I'll shoot people sometimes. I'd be like, oh, I'm never going to be in a room with them again.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very rarely, fortunately, very, very rarely. But it's only happened a couple of times. But
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
They would have to be like, okay, we're going to take you completely to the next level and blah blah blah. Like, it would have to be something that is not something I can do for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, I can edit most of my own stuff for the most part. I can shoot it ish. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
learned how to use an actual camera, but I can keep things in focus. And I am very good at pointing my tripod and making
Mm-hmm.
cool angles. But I don't know. I don't know that there's a deal out there that would be good enough that would
Now,
make me give up my
now,
independence and being able to do my stuff.
now, here's the kicker. And I was thinking about this because there was a girl who called, what's her name? Call her daddy. Yeah, I can't figure her name. She just got paid, what was it, 60 million by Spotify to do exclusive with Spotify. So it got me to thinking, right? I said, you have X videos, you have Pornhub.
Mm-hmm.
What if they start throwing deals at content creators to do exclusive on their shit? So it makes me wonder what kind of deal would they have to offer or structure for people to say, yeah, I signed that. And
I
what
don't.
kind of
That's
money?
really interesting. I don't know what kind of money. Like, it's Pornhub and X videos, so I'm sure they've got quite the pocketbook to play with. But I mean, that's a really good thought.
Because I mean, it's okay. The reason why I say that because you have with Spotify doing that, and you're seeing like with Joe Rogan. So if you got a content creator who is killing it on your platform, would it not be smart to shore them up to where the content, which is going to be a lot of hassle, that means they had to take down a bunch of content that's elsewhere, or they have to do content moving forward exclusive. with that, which because that'd be interesting how you would structure that. But I think we kind of heading to that level because when you got OnlyFans, you got mini vids, Pornhub and them going to have to keep up in some way, shape, form, or fashion, especially with Visa and MasterCard on their ass, but worried about child pornography.
Mm-hmm. Among other things.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to Scarlett Jade last night. We were talking about camming because, what was it? She was telling me about a new platform that she's using, and I'm gonna look at it. And she was just kind of telling me a little bit more about camming because I've tried it a few times. It just never was for me, and I'm a dork, and I really I'm awkward. So I don't feel like people would be excited to see me on cam because I'd be like, "Hi guys, what's up? What you want to talk about?"
Sad. This female sells every time I look on my Twitter feed. Thank you for buying. This is sold on mini vids with Princess Havoc. But this is the same female that sit here and say she don't like being in front of the camera. Okay, go ahead, continue.
No. I love being in front of the camera, but do you know why? But do you know the big difference between the live and the stuff I put on mini vids and my website and OnlyFans? I can cut out the awkward.
But see, I think that will make you money though.
You think? Because I am. Oh my god.
Okay, like for example, girls are making money playing video games on Twitch. Need I say more?
Why? Just because they have a pussy?
No, they ain't showing no pussy. They might look sexy or might have on some lingerie or whatever, but they playing a video game. It's how can I put this? The key, I think, the webcam is interacting and making the viewer want to see more beyond what they're seeing. Or are you entertaining them in some way, shape, form, or fashion?
I just feel like I'm a giant dork.
Because like I said, I mean, it's because for what I've seen, because I tell everybody, I look at everything and I put in a complete ball totality. And the one thing that never changed when I see with webcamming is that the girls put on a show. And they do a show consistently. And they do which is comfortable to them, but also knows that will generate money for them. You get what I'm coming from?
Right.
For example, I've seen a girl, this is no bullshit, make money off of this. She's motherfucking cooking butt ass naked.
See, I fry stuff, and that sounds dangerous because I have big titties and grease popping. No, thank you.
Oh, God. No, don't do that. They were like, can you please, can we see the grease pop on you? No, we don't know. We're not doing that.
I had somebody email me and ask me if I would shit in a bag for them and mail it to them. I was like, what? What? No. I mean, no. No.
Wait a second. This reminds me of a part of one of my favorite shows on Adult Swim, Black Jesus, when this dude said, he said, damn, a bag of shit costs more than me? God. Damn.
I don't knock the kink. If that's what you're into, brava. But I'm not into that, and I do have a few hard no's, and I just don't do scat anything. I can't. It's just I can't. And
I can't say that.
No.
I can't say that because I got a pay P that I got to shit on when I see him. So anyway.
See, for me, I can't. Scat's just not my deal. I leave that to professionals who have much more experience than I.
Like I said, I'm interested, but now I'm gonna tell you what's funny. I notice more people, more chicks are lately are into the water sports peeing.
See, I just can't. Like I've agreed to pee on someone, but I can't. I can't let someone pee on like my face or in my mouth. I can't.
I'd rather be pissed off myself than not be pissed on. They're just me.
I'm not into it. And it's just, there's a couple of things, throw me in a room with 15 guys. I'm for it. Let's go. You just can't pee on me, and you can't shit on me, and I'll pee on you if that's your thing. That's as far as it goes. And that's as far as I'm at right now. Maybe one day, because in the time that we've been talking, I'm now going to start doing meets, and I've said I didn't do them. So it's like we do grow in our progression to progress to wherever it is we're going to get. But at this moment, no, thank you.
Most definitely. So shoot, have you ever seen any porn documentaries?
No, no.
Really?
No, I've seen them on like Netflix and like the different streaming sites. Like I've seen them there, and I've like, oh, let me add that to my list, and I'll watch that eventually. But I don't watch a lot of TV or anything. I really like. I might play my video game once or twice a week. I might play Xbox because I'm on Halo right now, and we're working through that one. But I might do that, but I don't really watch a lot of TV. And I haven't since I was like in my early 20s. I'm a reader, and I spend an exorbitant amount of time working. Like I haven't taken a day off in over a year. So
ain't nothing wrong with that shit. We got to be busy with it. Be.
I love what I do though. So it's like I don't feel like I work every day. I feel like I get to play, and it's just
No, because the reason why I mentioned that with documentaries, like, because whenever I see documentaries, it's more about how to get into Hollywood, not how to make money with porn. And I think one of the things that is missing is, which also kind of plays to why porn is the way that it is that it's not enough information out there to tell people about the business.
Of course not. Well, we're very protective about information, sharing it with outsiders. I mean, at the end of the day, we do kind of gatekeep a little bit because we are under attack so much,
Is it because we have sex?
It's because we're freely having sex. And, people think that, okay, just because you do porn, it means you take any dick and pussy, whatever, you do whatever, whoever runs in front of you. They don't realize the extensive testing that we do. They don't realize that almost everybody has conversations, extensive conversations before they shoot about what they're into, what they like, what's not okay, what is okay. And so, there is a lot of amateur stuff that goes up where it's just people's encounters and stuff. But when you start going into the pro-am and and professional stuff, it's different. It's not, we're not just running around fucking whoever. We like it's planned, and we're safe about it. And people don't understand that.
Because I think that at times, and I told people this, even if you enter this game, and this is the one thing I think people miss when they enter the game, you have to evolve, you have to expand, you have to over time do more in order to create longevity in the business.
Exactly.
And I think people use this more as a quick hit, not get rich scheme. Or you could say that, actually.
A lot of women, you saw during quarantine, a lot of people deigned to open a OnlyFans, and they sunk down to have a mini vids. And it's like, no, bitch, you owned, you like, there's a saying in my little friend group, if a woman is pretty, she should never be broke. And, quarantine showed that to us.
Do I need to say the old school saying for you, baby girl?
Please do.
An empty pocketbook and a wet pussy don't mix.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly that. Like, if you're pretty and you like, if you're pretty or you're female, you should never be broke because you always have something to fall back on. And, that's not to say, like, me personally, I'm excited to start doing meets because I love meeting my fans. My fans are the coolest, and they're always so nice and treat me very well. And I expect that because I treat people the way that I expect to be treated, and I treat my fans, I'm nice. I expect them to treat me the same way in return. Anyway, but it's exciting to me, and I get to get paid to have to do stuff, and it's going to be amazing. Like I love, like
Mhm.
I've got a paid booking coming up. I'm excited about it,
Mhm.
and like I get to be paid to have sex on camera. It's hot. I'm
Mhm.
excited. It's the best job in the world.
Now,
And
now,
these people who just deign to do it, screw them. This is an amazing job.
now, you being a BBC slut, if that means you're gonna be open to doing cook sessions.
I don't know, because I don't
Because I
really like getting
bullet,
into the
I know you
whole.
know a bullet too. I know you know a bullet too.
I know a few. Yes, I do.
You know, yeah,
Oh no.
I'm just giving you a wink. Hold on. Disclaimer: in no way that we are encouraging prostitution, but we are encouraging getting money. But anyway, back to my point. Like I was saying, um, no, because I actually done cut sessions. You're gonna enjoy them. They are so fun. It's just, it's you're gonna giggle afterwards.
Probably
I'm telling
so.
you, you're gonna giggle afterwards because I'm gonna tell you why. One, like the one that I did, dude literally wanted her to pretend like uh it was his wife and he called her cheating. And she was saying that, I love you. I said, tell him you love him. I love you. Like, I know you love me. Take that black cut because you love me. I was like, I was trying not to laugh. And after he finished, after I did my do, he cleaned up and he would did it do. So, but no, but trust me, you gonna be like, okay, I like doing this cuck shit because it's not always a no, because it's not always a couple. It's usually just a guy sometimes.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's like I got tagged in something. It was like the black superiority stuff, and again, that is my preference. But I always get real nervous when people start trying to put me in that, because it's like that's not
Hmm.
really how I feel about it. I don't feel like anyone's superior to anyone. I feel like I'm a princess and he's a king. Let's get it on. Let's do it. Like it's not.
But
He
see, that's
worships
why I
me.
said,
I worship him. It's not a. It's not
yeah.
a servitude thing. I don't know.
No, it's you are a BBC slut, and what that is that you submit to a black man. You submit to a black man, not necessarily be owned or collared by one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if anything, you sound more like a switch, but that's another conversation for another day. But um,
I'm a very unique individual. I don't think there's a
yeah.
label for me, because I do a lot of different things, and
Hmm.
I'm good at a lot of different things. So it's there's not really a title for me. I'm very unique,
See,
eccentric even.
and there's nothing wrong with that because that means you're not boring.
No, never that. I have never been accused of being boring. I tell
Never.
people all the time when they're like, "Oh, I love you and I want to be with you," and I'm like, "You don't want these problems. I promise."
You
I
said
know you don't want these problems. You don't want them full time. Promise you that.
like I am not a picnic. I am not a picnic.
You should see me in the morning without coffee.
Oh God, I got to have coffee in the morning. I don't give a damn. I got to have it. Seriously.
I cry. I get so irritated. I cry. Like I'll be like, nothing's going right. I don't understand why. It's bad.
Yeah, my day. If I don't get to have coffee before I go to work, my work day is fucked up. It's just.
No, I used to, when I worked at Home Depot, I would be there at work at like 4 a.m. They had K cups and everything in the break room, but I'm so particular about my coffee. I bought my own creamer and my
Mm,
own K cups and kept them in my locker every morning. I got there 15 minutes early so I could sit and drink my coffee, and everybody knew, don't
mm,
talk to her before she has finished her first cup of coffee or she'll kill you.
mm.
I like That's a good message in people.
Yeah, because to me, I'm sorry. Now I was not a coffee drinker. Now my wife got me into it, and what got me into it was the creamers.
The
Because
creamers
my
are
dad,
amazing.
I don't know what my dad and mama was thinking with just doing sugar and milk, but I'm sorry,
I won't do
creamers.
milk.
Oh no, I'm disappointed if I have milk. I mean, I'll do it just to have the coffee taste, but no. What's the worst creamer you ever tasted?
Um, Skim milk.
I got one worse. Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, I don't play with that. I don't play with any of that. Since I was 15, I have drank my coffee almost exactly the same way. It just gets a little less, a little less sugar and creamer every time. Like as I get older, it used to be more sugar and creamer than coffee. Now it's a little bit more coffee than that. But hazelnut. It has to be, and it can't be that sugar free hazelnut. It has to be a regular hazelnut, and otherwise, I won't drink it.
Mm.
I am a spoiled ass brat. I drink Bustelo. I put an absorbent amount of sugar in it because it takes a lot to get this happy every day.
Oh shit! I drink coffee before a shoot. Don't get it twisted. I be sitting there sipping like and smoking the blunt. Like,
Not
okay,
me.
what we
It's not
doing?
pretty coming up.
just it's just you know what I'm saying. Just but not everybody can drink coffee before a shoot because some of these motherfuckers be pooting, and I don't give a
Oh,
fuck. Some of y'all motherfuckers will fart during the scene, and that shit will stink up a room. I don't care. I'm
I'm
saying it.
so
I've been.
blessed that has never happened to me because
Oh God.
it's like I'm a dirty little slut. I am. I admit it, and I own it, and I love it. However, I'm also still a lady. At the same time, if like there's a weird balance, it's like fuck me like a slut, but you also need to open the door for me. And try not to fart in my face when I'm sucking your dick, because if that happens, I'm probably gonna bite you.
I am sorry. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been in that position, and I will tell you what's funny. I will tell you how smooth I was, right? I will tell you how smooth I was. I didn't fart in the face, so you understand that. I knew it was coming, so I was like, "Yeah, let's do doggy style." Mind you, she ain't even hit the head. She ain't even sucked the dick just yet. She was actually just licking the ball. We didn't even get the dicks up. I knew it was coming. We went doggy style early. And then I just started hitting it. But I was slowly hitting it so it could just ease out.
Ew.
but see, though, you got to be a master if you're doing it on the set. Because like I said, too, it's you got to also know how to disguise the smell. But that's another story for another day. Oh,
I remember the first time I queefed on set, and I was like so embarrassed. Now I'm like, well, you did it, not me. Like I didn't put the air in there, you did. So deal with it.
I actually like queefing. That's a turn on for
Really?
me. I actually like that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, ooh, I'm making it fart. That means I'm hitting it right. Any dude that has an issue with a pussy queefing is something wrong with him mentally.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that means that like I don't know, like it adds something extra. Maybe
It's the
that's another
pussy.
conversation for another day.
No, it's the pussy saying, thank you, Mr. Good Dick, thank you. How you doing? Hello. That's all he's doing. He's just speaking to you.
Yeah, I guess so.
but oh, good night. That's why I like talking to you, man. We be talking about some crazy shit, yo.
For real.
For real, for real. Oh my goodness. So shoot. So what you got coming up, Mama? Any big shoots? Any big trips plans?
I have a couple. I was really excited. I don't know if I should say who because I don't want to jinx it.
I don't jinx
But
it.
yeah, but in 2 weeks I'm supposed to go to Miami for one of my favorite BBC stars that I've
Okay.
watched for many years on porn, and I'm like, and you messaged me, and sweet. There will definitely be lots of promo on that one because he has a 13-inch dick, and I'm excited because this might be the dick that makes me tap out. Like, I'm really excited to find out. And the other one is in Vegas
Hold
in August.
hold on. Before you go to Vegas, let's soak that in, ladies and gentlemen. 13 inches.
It's like as big as my arm.
You fucking a horse.
I'm like, I'm nervous and I'm so excited because like I talk all this shit about how badass I am. And then I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the pictures. I was like, yeah, I bet I could shoot that. And then like now I'm looking at it, and I'm like, let's go. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to do something.
And this is just content, or this just for his shit?
This particular one is going to be for trade. We're going to be sharing.
Okay.
We like it I'm so excited because I'm a really big fan, and it's exciting to me because it's like one of to me it's just somebody I've watched for years. And I'm just like and again I will shamelessly take selfies with everybody I shoot with because I think I'm everybody's fan that I shoot with. I'm like somebody's gonna be excited to meet me one day, and I'm gonna hope that they're gonna be nice to me. Like I'm gonna be nice to them, so I would hope that people, extend the same courtesies and stuff.
Well, like I said, you definitely making your bones in the game, darling. Trust me on that. Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me next every year you get nominated.
Oh my
It
god,
wouldn't
that would be
surprise me.
amazing. I don't know how the girls do it. Like I'm not that one. Like I
Well,
don't pay for promo. I don't beg for promo. Like everything is whatever I
well,
get. And
well,
I don't know how to.
is I
Huh?
think I know BBW Fan Fest is the same week as AVN. I know that's off of fan shit, which like I said, that was probably given. And then like I said, AVN, I think that might be committee or I don't know exactly. But like I said, who knows? Because at the end of the day, you actually hit some heavyweights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You work with some people and you actually making bones in the industry strong.
Well, thank you so much. It means so much that it's being noticed because it's so amazing. I'm
That's
so excited. I love this
going
job.
to Miami to fuck with a horse. So it's obviously enormous, and he's a legend. So what can I say?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I did tell you privately who it was, didn't I?
See, I ain't say no names.
Thank you. But I'm like,
now, you talking about going to Vegas?
yes, there's someone going to Vegas to work with who, again, it's another one of those. I don't want to jinx it because, for me, it's not real till the plane ticket's bought.
Mm.
But I'm super excited, and basically, it's like all of a sudden, all the work for the last couple of years is finally paying off, and people that people are actually seeing me, and it's exciting, and I feel so lucky. And I don't know. I just I feel like this is going to be an amazing rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
And
picking up faster and faster. And I'm like, slow down just a little bit. Wait, no, don't slow down. Let's go.
see, which goes back to what we were talking about today. Do ladies really need management? You're doing this with no manager, no booking agent.
Right.
Smoke that over, people. Stop playing with me. This is why I do these podcasts.
Yep. That's like,
Because
I mean,
because what people don't understand, the producers in male talent don't want to talk to a man. They don't want to talk to a manager because they're not paying the manager. They want to talk to the girl directly.
right. Because what do you like? That's how you feel out vibes and stuff. Everything. A lot of people do stuff on vibes here in the industry. Like, if you don't get along with somebody, how can you shoot with them? If a dude talks to a girl and she's just coming off bitchy and the vibe just isn't there, how is he going to get his dick hard on set?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm simplifying it. I don't know.
No, you actually hit it right on the head because chemistry is a lot, especially if y'all talking about doing content trade.
Mm-hmm.
And even to a certain extent with the paid gig, because I keep saying this at the end of the day, the female is the catalyst, the male has to take it home. The female sets it up, it's up to the guy to do everything he can to make the female comfortable to where she's comfortable enough to want to fuck you. And
Right.
guys don't understand that. You feel me?
Well, yeah, there's that. Yeah, because if you come at someone creepy and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my dick wet," like we're like, "Oh, okay, you're just a fuck boy. Get away from me."
Yeah, because
you gotta essentially date date everybody.
yeah, basically, you got to put your Mac game into it. Because to a certain extent,
Mhm.
because she has to feel wanted, in turn, will make him feel wanted.
Exactly.
Because the whole key to the dance when we are filming is that you want the dick just as much as I want that pussy.
Exactly.
That's why I tell dudes, eat the pussy first. She's silent. I just made her silent.
I was hitting the bowl.
Uh, so
You
she
didn't hear
says.
the. I mean, yeah, I've recently discovered that I like my toes sucked on and kissed and stuff too. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm getting all extra freaky. The longer I'm in porn, the more nasty I get.
Yeah, because you start to like test your boundaries of freakiness because it allows you to because you film it because there's no judgment zone.
Exactly. Like it's a safe spot, and everybody else is doing stuff, and you're like, well, I just shot with this girl, and she's doing that, and she's all right doing it. Like she's not scarred. Let me try it. I think one of the most extreme women that I try, like I watch her stuff and I'm just wowed every consistently is Ray Roxoff.
Mm-hmm.
She is like, I love talking to her. I love seeing her stuff. She's anything goes with this girl, and she's like, she's my spirit animal.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna James is another one that I want to be
Mm-hmm.
like her when I grow up because they're so cool. I mean, I watch all my friends have these adventures, and I'm like, I want to be cool like you. You guys are the coolest. I gotta go try that now too. That looks
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, because Jada Fire, who is a Hall of Famer, she said the reason they asked her what made her successful. She said, I had to be the biggest slut on camera. That means that she had no limitation to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Period. Not saying that because on camera that's what they expect of us, even to the men. Even to the men, we have to be somewhat sluttish. But what a man will be
Dirty
slutty
little
for.
sluts, you.
Yes, we have to be dirty little fuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because it's like for example, yeah, I have no issue with being rimmed on camera. It's funny that a lot of men are not into it for whatever reason. We all know why. But to me,
Mm-hmm.
that's part of it. Like I said before, that's what I love about porn. I can be as freaky, as nasty, as crazy as I want to be, and who gives a shit? And people buy it.
Exactly. You saw that trailer I put out earlier this week with the massage, right?
Yeah.
See, like that's a whole nother thing. I love doing massages and stuff. And then, of
Mhm.
course, I make sure to get every inch. Wink, wink.
See, here's the other thing. I never did a massage scene where I was the one massage. I was the masseuse. So,
That's why I did that one, and I was trying to kind of test it and see what the reception was,
yeah.
because you always see like sexy men rubbing on girls. You don't
Hmm.
ever see,
Women
very
rub on the men.
rarely do you see the opposite. So,
Yeah.
I was like, why doesn't a hot chick rub down sexy men and service them and then take their dick? Ha! Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I mean, so many ways you can go with that. You can go with a hand job. You can go with the actual BJ scene. You can go with the actual full blown scene. There's many ways you can play that.
Exactly.
See, so
Exactly. Like I'm wanting to do massages. I'm also wanting to do a lap dance series
oh,
because
that'll be hot.
I saw one clip. Like it's one clip I found, and I can't find it again. But it was probably, I don't know if it was real or not, but it was amateur, so it could have been, could have not. I don't know. But they were in the strip club VIP, and she's gonna lap dance, and then oops, he accidentally slips his dick into her, and she just happens to be grinding into riding him and blah blah blah. So like I think that would be really hot to kind of play out.
See, say no more. Tell everybody where they can find you.
PrincessHavoc.com, allmylinks.com/Princess Havoc. And I believe that one, yeah, this is Princess Havoc 0, I believe, on that one. Twitter is Princess_Havoc. Instagram, Princess Havoc. Pretty much if you find me on Twitter, I have links for everything there. So Princess Havoc, Princess_Havoc at Twitter.
Say no more. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of experience? You didn't learn anything. Smoke that over. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
No doubt. Oh, and people, get used to this voice because she'll be around, coming around on a regular basis. Trust me on
Thank
that.
you.
No doubt. All right, then, Mama.
All right. Happy Halloween. Happy holiday. There's the word. Happy holiday.
Happy July 4th.
Thank you.